Hi. Okay, so I know that this is my first YouTube video. Let me show you my face. Apart from the audios that you always listen to. So, hi. Hello. You're welcome to Walk with AFI. I am your host, AFI. Yeah, that's me. If this is your first time, hey. I'm supposed to be mad at you because where have you been? But it's okay. I'm in a very good mood. So hi. Thank you for tuning in. You're so welcome to the walk. And if you're one of my returning listeners, listen. You ready now? We do it. Chop no cry. Thank you for tuning in as well. I hope you guys have been doing so well and great. And I also hope that life has been kind to you. And I really wanted to sit with that for a minute. I really hope life has been kind to you because I realized most of the times we get caught up in the race. And I'm beginning to think that we are mostly jealous of life. Let me explain what I mean by that. So life is constant. Life will always be life. Things will always happen. There will always be issues. Situations will always pop up. So life is constant. That's the way I see life. The way I've learned to see life. That life is constant. And most of us humans, we aren't. In fact, change is the only constant thing that is pertaining to humans. So it's okay. I'm not saying you though changing is a bad thing. I'm saying that life is constant and we are mostly jealous of life because while life is constant, we are not. We change like chameleon. Do you know chameleon? Oh my god, I remember when we were in high school. They told us so many things about chameleons. So I used to be so scared of chameleon. I can't believe that right now. Oh my god. Wow, I've grown. Yeah. Right. So most of us are like chameleon. We change. And it's okay. That's how we are. And I think it's a strength rather than seeing it as a weakness because we change means that we can always evolve. It means that we are not static, we are not stagnant, and you don't have a fixed mindset because that's another topic for another day. Let me not digress too much. Why? So we are mostly jealous because life is constant and we are not. But one thing that is actually very important that we need to understand is the fact that in this race, mind your business. And I'm not saying that in a rude way. It's like when you are on the track, you're on the lane, you are running, you don't go ahead saying, oh, is my running mates catching up with me? You understand? You don't do that. You face your business, you face your lane, you keep running. In fact, if you want to check if somebody's catching up with you, there's a way you do it that you don't have to turn. You don't have to turn and say, oh, are you running like me? You don't have to do that. Do you understand? So there's a way you stylishly or I don't know, use your brain or whatever, or just your side eyes, and you're able to see that okay, I need to hasten up the more. But most of the times you don't even do that, you focus on your lane. And I think that is one thing we're supposed to bring into running life race as well. Mind your business. Stop looking at who is running beside me. Is this person running better? Or is this person running slower? How is this person running? Don't do that. Just stay on your lane. Mind your business. Run as fast as you can at your own pace. Do you understand? And I also think that another important thing is that when you are running, I'm still using the track. When you are running, you don't allow the accolades or the booing from the crowd to distract you because when you get distracted, there is a huge chance of you crossing the lane. And once you cross the lane, you are disqualified, right? Though that might not be like really applicable in life that okay, you are disqualified in life. No, you are not. But I'm saying you lose focus. You end up missing the whole point of that particular game. So if I'm running in what do we call it? There's a day we call it 400 meters, right? Where you run around the field. So if I'm running a 400 meters and I ended up running in somebody's lane, I'm already disqualified. There's no point. So if I, in fact, let it be that I came first. I am disqualified because I had left my lane and I was, running in another person's lane. And I think we should bring that to life as well. Stop trying to bring everything people say to sit into your life. People talk, whether they applaud you or whether they say you're not doing well. Criticism is supposed to help you and not bring you down. So when people say, oh, you're doing what you're doing great, calm down. Stay with it. Like really stay with it. Understand that, okay, I think this is what I'm doing that people love and is actually very cool and nice. Okay, maybe I should continue doing it. How do I improve? And when people say, oh, you're doing rubbish, what you're doing is not okay, stay with it again. What is happening? But don't allow it to get into your head. Because one thing I've come to realize about criticism is this. When people tell you, oh, this thing is not good, this thing is not okay, or whatever, critics they bring, negative ones, and that you don't say, okay, because people are criticizing me, I'm bad. Then I'm not gonna do it again. I'll just stop doing it. What's the point? It's like when you are running and people will keep cheering their own, their teammate. So there are times where somebody's probably behind and the teammates' morale is just so low and they're not saying, oh, blue house, blue house, blue house. I love blue, sorry. They're not saying blue house, blue house, blue house. And then you're like, okay, so because they're not saying, they're not, hailing me, I will stop running or I'm quickly behind. Let's leave it that way. But no, that's not supposed to be it. Most of the times, you realize that even people that started off being at the back while you are racing, they end up getting first. Why? Because they don't care if you are screaming their names or you're not screaming their names. I know that athletes boost your morale to run faster, to do better. But even when it's not coming, don't allow it to discourage you. And that is why it is important that whatever accolades or encouragement that you are getting from outside is an encouragement to whatever is inside already. Because most of the times you look for motivation outside. Oh, I want somebody to motivate me. My dear, if motivation does not come, what happens? Are you going to stop? So sometimes you have to motivate yourself first. Okay, I'm doing this. I want to do this and I'm gonna do this. So it doesn't matter if anybody saying, oh, you cannot do it or you can do it. So when people encourage you, you're like, oh yeah, thank you so much. And it's like, okay, is there something with something deep within me? Do you understand? So yeah, for me, that's how I've been saying like lately. And the last thing I want to point out is that when you're running, catch your breath. In life, catch your breath. And I mean this, like I really, really mean this. Because most of the times you are just running. You are running, you are running, and you are losing your breath. And you're still on, you're still on, you're still, and you faint. Do you understand? But even when you are running, when you are running, when you see people running on track, they still breathe. Yeah, they inhale and exhale. They still calm down. They still breathing well because rest, catching your breath is very important. Don't let anybody deceive you. It's important. It helps you to recalibrate. It helps you to step back a bit and understand how far you've come and where you are going. Most of the times when you don't take a pause, you don't see reasons to be grateful. You don't see reasons to, be happy that, oh, okay, at least my small wins too, they matter, right? So you don't see reasons to do that because you are seeing The negative was, okay, I've not done this, I've not done this, I've not done this, I've not done. Calm down. Calm down. I really understand. All I'm saying is it's important that you catch your breath because it helps you to step back and re-strategize. There are times that you just need that fresh air. You need to just go back. You just need to understand things better. And you cannot understand it from the place of burnout. You can only understand it when you are cool-headed, when you are calm, when everything is okay. I'm at peace. So peace is very important. There's nothing we can actually do or achieve when we are not at peace. When people are troubled, when, have you met people that when they are troubled, they can't sleep? I know there are people that can sleep anywhere, anytime, any day. If you are one of them, I'm not sorry. Because you people always come for me that we don't sleep like that. But all I'm saying is, when you have something stressing or disturbing you, you don't even get time to think well. You just keep pushing that, okay, I just want to keep going, I just want to keep going. Whereas all you need is just to take it one step at a time, to rest, to calm down, to understand what is happening, and to get better. So yeah, life is constant. It is life. It will always be life. Things will always happen. But as humans, we shouldn't be jealous of life. We should learn from life and use our strength, which is, change, which is a constant thing for us as well, to meet life whenever life comes at us. Because two people experience the same situation, but their reaction is always different. Let me say this for example. I used to know this guy that wrote jam like 7 times, if I'm not mistaken, but more than 5 times. And he kept writing until he got admission to a university. There are people that wrote jam once and then they stopped. Oh, I failed the first time I wrote jam, so I'm not writing jam again. I feel the first time I tried writing jam, so I'm not writing again. And then they say, okay, you know what? I'd rather just go and do something else. Maybe you can learn a trade. Please, disclaimer, I'm not saying learning a trade is bad. I have handwork that I learned. So yeah, please, Nico. All I'm trying to say is the same scenario. Somebody kept going because it's like, okay, I still want a degree. This is still what I want. So I'll keep writing until I gain that admission. And somebody else say, you know what, I can't do it. So most of the times, when you look at that situation, somebody has built resilience to a particular degree, and the other person has either built resilience to a degree that cannot fuel that situation presently, or the person hasn't built resilience at all. So I'm saying, you know, the same situation, different reaction. Why? Because the capacity that you both have, there are different capacities. You people have built yourself in different ways. So that is really important for us as humans to know what, to continue to work on ourselves, to constantly change. That is the word. To constantly change irrespective of whatever we might be facing currently. And I hope that you, my beautiful human, I hope that life will be kind to you and you will build resilience and you will constantly change in a good way, of course, please, in a good way. That's what we do here. And so thank you so much for joining. I will see you in the next episode. I love you. Keep thriving. Bye.